Hi, welcome back to my kitchen, everybody. Today I'm going to show you how to make pizza pinwheels, and they are just delicious. Let's have a look at what you're going to need. You can see I've got all my ingredients and my materials ready to go. I've got a sheet of pastry, some cheese, I'm using tomato paste as my sauce, and I've got all the things that I like to have on pizza. People like different things, so I like olives, you might like pineapple. You just make sure that you choose all the ingredients that you like to have on your pizza. I've chosen olives, onion, basil, and sun-dried tomatoes. For my materials, I have a knife for cutting my pinwheels, a cutting board, a spoon for spreading my sauce. I've got a baking tray ready with some greaseproof paper on it so that my pinwheels don't stick in the oven, and I've got an egg flipper. So the first thing I need to do is to preheat my oven, so I need to turn it on to 180 degrees. So now that my oven's heating up, it's time to prepare my pizza. I need my sauce. I'm going to squirt a bit onto my pastry and use my spoon to spread it out almost to the edges. This reminds me a little bit of making sushi. Spreading. Spread. There we go. Now it's time to start with my ingredients. First thing I'm going to put in is cheese. You don't want to put too much. Then whatever you want. So for me, olives next. Sprinkle my olives. Okay, I think that's enough. Now we're not filling it up like we fill up sushi. So just a really thin sprinkle. If you've got spring onions, they make a great pizza flavour. I've got normal onions, my sun-dried tomatoes. Bit of a grown-up flavour this one, not everybody likes sun-dried tomatoes. And my basil, I love basil. In our house we like lots and lots of basil. Do you know, this smells yummy already. Look at that. Can you see I've left a little edge here? That's to help it to stick together. I'll show you what I mean by stick together. Okay, now it's time to turn this into a roll. So I'm going to fold it over a bit, squish it down and get rid of this plastic. There we go. You're going to roll it now a bit like you roll sushi. Roll it up. Okay, so now I've got a roll, and this is the part that doesn't have a sauce on. That helps it to stick to itself. So if you want to help it to stick a little bit more, just grab a fork and push it down. Now they don't look like pinwheels yet, do they? Okay, now we've got this nice little roll, looks like a big sausage roll, and I'm going to show you how to turn it into pinwheels instead of a roll. It's as simple as taking your knife, be careful because knives are sharp, and cutting, making sure my fingers are staying out of the way. I cut, and I'm going to lift that up, put it on my baking tray, ready to cook. Cutting. So have a look there, I've got a nice little circle of uncooked deliciousness. Put it onto my tray, and I just keep cutting until I'm finished. Lift and onto the tray. look at that. They look awesome. They're ready to go into the oven. They're being very safe. I use the handle. Don't touch the glass, it's really hot. Use the handle. Being careful not to touch the oven. Slide it in. Use the handle again and close. Now while my pinwheels have been cooking, I've been getting busy cleaning up my kitchen, because a dirty kitchen is a germy kitchen and you end up getting sick from a germy kitchen. So you make sure you get in and clean up after yourself, wash those dishes and leave that kitchen looking beautiful and clean. I've just checked my pinwheels and they're looking pretty good. So it's time to take them out of the oven here. Now remember, when we're working with a hot oven, there's some things that we need to stay safe. One of them is oven mitts. I'm going to open the oven, use my oven mitts to take the tray out of the oven. Look at that, don't they look fantastic? Yum. Because I'm using my oven mitts, that hot pan didn't burn me. The other thing that I need to use is a flipper so that I'm not touching the hot tray. So I can hold with my oven mitts while I dish up. Yum, that's so good. What do you think, guys? Don't they look delicious? So that's a really nice, easy recipe. Maybe you could make it for Dad for Father's Day. Well, I'm going to go and enjoy my pinwheels. So I will say cooking time is finished. Bye, everybody.